creator, and one of my talents is I play video games, I stream, I play FIFA, I cook, and you can go out and I'll stay home and you can cheat on me.
Bombastic silence.
Sorry, but that is not a green flag in my opinion. There should always be some kind of jealousy in a relationship. Jealousy is not a bad thing.
A lot of people got something to say about the fact that I got 6 kids with 6 different men. So I'm just gonna tell y'all why it is better to do it this way. If I had 6 kids with all the same dude, I get 34% of his income, which is only $680 a month. If I got 6 kids with 6 different dudes, I get 17% from each one of them, which is $340 a month from each one. $340 a month times 6 baby daddies is $2,040. So why don't you have 6 baby daddies?
Yo, it's advice like this that always keeps women single and always puts them in the worst situations possible. A single mother is easily the worst position you could be in as a woman. And this girl's trying to make it seem like a business model. This just shows that a lot of women only really care about money and not so much on building a healthy family or having a husband around. This is absolutely disgusting.
I can't give somebody like energy and they're not giving it back to me. I mean, it just doesn't work like that. And you know that too. But you wasn't seeing that because I don't know.
Because I was in a relationship and I was so worried about getting attention from who really didn't give a about me. So it's okay, and I learned.
Yo, this guy really did keep his cool. Obviously, at this point, he doesn't care about her anymore, and this is what tends to happen if you just keep focusing on yourself and just put that relationship behind you. Don't dwell on the past so much and just focus on yourself, and they usually do come back.
You want to be able to have traveled. Don't you want to be with a woman that is worldly, educated, well-traveled, can bring something to the table?
The idea of being well-traveled is a giant red flag because typically, if I look at a woman's Instagram page and I see pictures of her on a private jet, on a yacht, in multiple different fancy locations, my immediate assumption is this woman is a hoe.
Yeah, I mean, who's taking her on those trips anyways? It's definitely not her. She's not affording all that kind of stuff. Who's putting all those private jets, those planes, those boats? It's obviously a man behind the scene, and that means she's been hooking up with someone the entire time. Men like usually being the first for everything, even if it's on a certain date. A man doesn't want to hear, oh yeah, I've been to that place before. Oh yeah, I've been there. That means there's nothing unique going on between you guys. He's just a second person you're experiencing it with.
Stolen orange, $12? You were serious?
Yeah, I was serious. Maybe you learned your lesson.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, eating a random orange on the table without someone's permission is kind of weird, but charging $12 for it is ridiculous. I would have made a complaint about that.
Stop talking about your relationship to other people. Here is the best advice I ever got. When you get married, form a two-handed circle. Don't let nobody else in that circle. Because if you let your mama in, she gonna mess it up. Yeah. You can't let your friends in, they gonna mess it up. Form a two-handed circle, don't let nobody in it. You good.
Yeah, I 100% agree. It's usually the other people outside the relationship, like your family and friends, that could be affecting your relationship negatively, especially if you're a woman with female friends. Female friends be giving you the wrong advice. They are super jealous of your relationship and they just only want the worst for you, to be honest.
Date and they're looking at another woman, look at cars. Because a man can be cute and broke, and he knows you ain't going nowhere. But looking at cars is totally different. Oh my God, look, there's a Bentley. I wonder who's driving that. You know, that way he sees. You're not looking at looks, you're looking at money. I mean, yeah. Don't look at other men, look at cars.
No, this is just absolutely toxic behavior. If this guy is doing something that you don't like, bring it up and address it. That's like playing fire with fire. I don't agree with that. That's just toxic.
Or Instagram. So would you get rid of your Instagram or social media for a marriageable man?
No, same thing.
Absolutely not.
Whether it's my career or not, I've done that before, and he was a narcissistic. I had to divorce him, so I would definitely say no.
Good times.
Let's all be honest here. Instagram is just a very high sophisticated dating app. It has pictures of yourself, your Instagram followers, your reputation, your status, all the people that you're in contact with. And if someone is constantly posting on Instagram while you're already dating them and or married, trust me, they are looking for validation and attention from someone else. And that is exactly why you should probably get rid of it when you are married.
The other day, I took a pregnancy test.
And what did it say?
It said yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You don't look happy.
Who would look happy? When am I supposed to get up and start? Ooh, wait.
You don't even give.
I don't give.
You don't give?
No, really.
trying to have a baby for a while now, but it never seems to work out.
You've been trying to have a baby on your own.
Like, I always stress out and I always am late, but something was different.
What do you want me to do?
Well, you sure supposed to care.
I really don't.
Since when?
Since forever.
So you never cared?
We both didn't make any sense being together. Cheating
Wow.
on each other, talking all
No, I didn't cheat.
It's
I was with
just
someone
so
else and I
off
wasn't with you. You cheated since day one.
You want me to get
So
that?
you care about your kid, but you don't give a about me. You haven't for the past 2 years.
Correct.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I obviously do feel bad for her. This is not the kind of reaction you expect from a man you're actually in love with, but women really do be picking the wrong men. You should have probably had this conversation beforehand before even doing anything with him, just in case that this does happen. How do you sleep with someone and not even think about this question?
My 28 years of experience, men usually walk in and say, the marriage is over. I want my kids half the time. I want a fair settlement. If she needs to have a little bit more to get me out of this, I'm fine with that. I don't want to be in protracted litigation. I just want to move on. How most men walk into a divorce lawyer's office. Yep. Women, on the other hand, I more often walk in and are pissed. And they think that the litigation process is a place that they're going to level the playing field, or right, systemic gender role problems that we've had in our country forever, and that's not going to happen. And if I had to pick a side that was more retaliatory, my experience has been that, women tend to be more retaliatory. And
I absolutely love that this is coming off from a woman. That way it doesn't seem like it's misogynistic. A lot of people will just hear a man speak about marriage and completely ignore him, but thankfully a woman is actually saying it, and she's saying everything absolutely correct. Also, I feel like a lot of women had the wrong impression regarding how divorce works. I think they generally feel like they deserve more money than what actually happens at the end of the divorce, and they get super upset by that.
He's a 10, but he watches Andrew Tate.
Then he's probably an 11.
That is absolutely insane. I would run away completely.
Got it. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Can you hear the sound of your own voice?
Yeah.
Oh baby. Oh my god. Dr. Thank you so much. We're so excited. Thanksgiving's in 2 days and I can call you on your cell phone now, baby. And you can talk to my dad about his head.
Whoa, are you okay? Is that too loud?
No, not too loud. The boy that's annoying. You don't hear that? Hear this forever? Oh, there we go again, Doc. You know why this guy's smiling? Because he's probably deaf and he can't hear his wife's voice. Doc, please take it off. Help me, please.
Relax. This is a celebration. Trust me, from one married man to another, you'll get used to it.
I don't believe any word that came out of your mouth.
I mean, I guess he could just take it off, right? At least he has a solution.
I did like a 50 train gangbang, and like everyone got really upset about it. I'm a community girl for everyone.
This is no longer about
this
Its-Shak?
is just like in my general life. I don't talk about it anymore.
No. Why not?
It's just so old. Who cares? I have so much more to offer.
I will never understand why OnlyFans girls expose themselves like this on the internet. Obviously, it's for clicks and views so they can just shout out their OnlyFans page. But this girl really says she has so much more to offer. Even if you did have more to offer, I feel like no man would still cuff you after that.
Y'all both done been ran through. Y'all both done had kids. Y'all both is old as shit. Like, let's talk about it.
A man can't be ran through.
A man is always ran through.
A man
got
runs
community
through.
dick.
No, a man
That's
runs through.
No,
he can't
a man
be
runs
ran
through
through.
what a woman allows him
It's
to
not
run through.
even logically possible. That's a nonsensical argument.
Okay.
So, do you have a penis to put inside someone? No, I do.
I do.
can run through all.
Yo, it's really clips like these that I just don't like the red pill community. I get it. Trust me, men and women are different. But when it comes down to, I guess, sleeping around, why can't we all just admit that hookup culture is disgusting? These high-value men trying to give themselves excuses for doing something when you could just control your urges and just stay focused on what you want to do in your life. At the end of the day, hooking up with random people is a huge distraction. It doesn't increase your status. So in my opinion, it's useless. Name one benefit you get from doing that as a man. I have yet to find out.
What makes it?
White cishet men. They're privileged. They don't get the struggle. Like I'm queer. I'm a woman, sort of. They don't get it.
White cishet men have the privilege of being white, being cis, being heterosexual. The patriarchy works for that.
Yo, these people love pretending to be the victim and act like a man who is just born a man, a white man, is affecting their lives in such a negative way, and it just makes no sense. And this simp over here to the left, what are you saying? Doesn't he look white? Am I shot right now?
Why is it y'all don't date straight?
Now y'all know I had to open my mouth and address this one here, and I'm so glad that I made a draft of this before he stitches off. Let's get into it. Men like y'all are weird because first and foremost, strip clubs stay packed with men like you. Y'all be laughing, having a great time, keying, try to take us home at the end of the night after you spend money like this. Not you though, because I'm pretty sure you ain't got no money. You just throwing your homeboys money. You talking about you don't want your woman in the club showing her body. You don't own that woman. That woman is not property. Okay? I don't know why y'all think that we do things under the gaze of you. Don't. Trying to pay her bills, and this is for any woman in my comment section talking about, well, oh, I got a boyfriend. If he's not trying to pay your bills, sis, go do what it do. I have said this on many occasions. Sex work is popping and very lucrative because of women choosing to cash in on men and their poor impulses. Yes, I said it. Women cash in on men and their poor impulses. And by the way, plenty of people want to date strippers. Plenty of people have married strippers. Plenty of my stripper friends are married. So boy, what the hell is you talking about?
The last part, she's absolutely stupid. The only guy that's marrying a stripper is an absolute simp with no value to himself. Men have no problem with you women doing whatever you guys want to do to make your money. But the issue lies where you guys start feeling super entitled after having all this money, saying you want a man who also makes a lot of money. You want a high valued man. You also want a traditional man by what you are saying. And to be honest, you don't deserve that. You're not traditional yourself, so why you deserve one? And to be honest, that is where the problem lies. Go do whatever you want to do to make money, but just don't be demanding a high valued man after you made the bag.
You have to understand this. Y'all are hard-headed and women don't listen. Sometimes.
That's a very likewise statement.
Hell no.
Coming from a man saying the hard-headedness, I'm just saying that's a very likewise statement.
No, but it does not matter. What I'm trying to say is she had 8 failed relationships. You're not going to sit here and convince me that it was not a safe space and guys don't like to talk. No, they're talking. She's not being receptive, right? Everybody talks in different ways. If you have 8 failed relationships, you don't know how to listen. You do not know how to take direction. And direction is not like, I don't want to put that in a submissive aspect, but taking direction like maybe, hey, you know what? You need to just do this just this way so then that way you get further in your life. And guess what? Maybe she doesn't listen in that regard. Hey, if you want for me and you to be better, I need you to do this so then I could give you that. Maybe she's not listening in that regard.
You know, she literally proved this point in the beginning. He could even get a few points across without her already like retaliating at him. But he's absolutely correct. If a woman has a reputation of 15 failed relationships in her past, the chances of her actually being at fault with that many failed relationships is incredibly high. And the more failed relationships you have, the worse it gets for you.
Something you can say in a traffic jam and during sex.
Let me in, asshole. Jesus Christ, I've been signaling. Let me in. Get that piece of shit out of my way.
But that does it for you guys. So much for watching, guys. The next one. Take care. Peace.